Hey guys, before I start the review, please be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with our content. We have been releasing videos on Yu-Gi-Oh! GX midweek, and we will be releasing some more Digimon character videos midweek, so please guys do subscribe to the channel. But anyway, let's get on with the review. The episode starts off with Angemon vs Darkknightmon. They both have their epic clash, and you can tell they're still warming up. Darkknightmon does this attack where he used the dark lightning surrounding the island and used it to punch away Angemon. It reminded me of Kaido's Thunder Bagua attack from One Piece, where he also uses the lightning and converts it into his own attack. Darkknightmon says to Angemon he has no business with him, only Kari. But wasn't he the one that captured Angemon's Digi-Egg before? So what has changed? I'm assuming he must have Gautamon captive somewhere. That's why he wanted Kari instead of Angemon and TK. Angemon pulls the Heaven's Knuckle, or should I say Hand of Fate, and it clashes with Darkknightmon's attack equally. The clash was so strong, it looked, when I was watching it in real time, I actually thought it sent them to another dimension with all those numbers being displayed as they're disappearing. It reminded me when Apoclymon sent the Digidestin to that mysterious void dimension with all the numbers. I thought something similar was about to happen here. We saw the crystal and we actually saw something lurking inside. Moonmillenniumon. Is he the big bad villain in charge of all of this madness? With him being in the crystal and considering we're nearly halfway through the series, is this the confirmation we need that he's the main villain of this story? Is the lightning this island's version of the dark miasma? Because we see throughout the episode it's hitting and affecting the Digimon living on this island, or is there something else to it? You know how I said earlier where I thought they might have gotten transported in another dimension, like the dimension that Apoclymon sent them in back in the original series? I would have rather have seen that than the kids being separated again. Why couldn't they have actually been transported to another dimension altogether instead of being separated? They are always separated. We had more episodes of them being separated than them actually being together as a team. How are they going to build team chemistry when they're always separated? Seriously guys, I can't be the only one who is sick of them being split up so many times. Let me know in the comments as well if you guys have an issue with this as well. Even Mimi herself says enough already. Even she's had enough. Is he saying system errors are occurring more frequently in space development programs? Okay, so with that being the case, and we have had Moonmillenniumon actually shown this time up close early on in the episode, that is not a coincidence guys. Moonmillenniumon is a soul Digimon that exists within Millenniumon's inner world, as he is a soul that does not have a body. Now, in order for the Digidestin to defeat Moonmillenniumon, they must first defeat Millenniumon. And after that, if they defeat Millenniumon, it is said that Moonmillenniumon would separate from its now dead physical form and be revived throughout time and space. And that's the key. Space is now involved. Moonmillenniumon, and this is what I believe, is trying to revive and come into the digital world, transporting through space. We have seen the Digidestin go through 3 different worlds with ease: the real world, the network world, and the digital world. We have seen data being transported through the worlds with no issue. We even saw the data being absorbed through the real world and into the digital world to make Devimon stronger. Izzy and Tentamon speculated in this episode that the lightning is the data being taken away from the space programs and is being transported into the continent where the Digidestin are currently at. Since the lightning is absorbing the data, I'm thinking that's how Moonmillenniumon is going to transport himself from his dimension to the digital world. The lightning that stores the space data will be the path for him to come into the digital world. He will go through the real world and into the digital world. That's my guesses. Otherwise, why would the Zurumon be eating the space data? It has to be because Moonmillenniumon is trying to make his epic entrance into the digital world. There are some nice little moments with Mimi and Palmon, and Joe, as usual, our funny man. Seriously, I would not want to be in Joe's shoes in that scenario. You go through all that fighting, all of that bullshit, and you finally have time to relax. And what happens? Nanimon appears out of nowhere and just death stares you the whole time. Volcdramon is being charged up with the dark lightning, so I'm assuming it's making him stronger as well. So in order to combat that, Metalgreymon appears. Gigastorm and the ulterior mode attacks got eaten up by Volcdramon. He even uses a combo of both attacks, which looked amazing to see, but even those attacks failed. Metalgreymon uses his right arm against him, but interestingly, Volcdramon actually uses the Dark Lightning as one of his attacks, just like how Darkknightmon did early on in the episode, which was cool because at least now we know that it's not just specific evil leader Digimon are only allowed to use the Dark Lightning. Any Digimon that is strong enough can use the Dark Lightning to their advantage as well. Kari's light ends up making a miracle, and we see Digimon 2020 tease us with Volcdramon. He unleashed his Terror Force to kill Volcdramon. It's all smiles at the moment for Tai until he sees Kari be snatched away by Skullknightmon. But then Kari actually decides to go with Skullknightmon. I'm assuming she knows that whoever it was that was calling her to come to the digital world, Skullknightmon will lead her to that person. Now that I think about it, what if Skullknightmon is actually a good guy? What if he is the Wizardmon of Digimon 2020 and he is just trying to save Gatomon by getting her and Kari to reunite? Because even in the Cloud Continent, he never really went all out against Tai and Matt, especially when Tai and Matt got tired out by fighting Neo Devimon and then later Don Devimon. And he didn't go in for the killing blow against Tai back then when Tai was vulnerable. And Kari's intuition is unmatched. She can sense evil from another dimension. She has the crest of light after all. So maybe she knew that Skullknightmon is an undercover good guy. But who knows? We'll find out hopefully soon, and hopefully the team gets reunited soon, because seriously, we need them all together. It just makes the show more fun to watch when they're all together. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed this review, please do like and share this video and comment down below your thoughts and theories for this episode. And as always, care for nothing.